During our teenage years, my friend, Alex, and I were fascinated by the allure of rebellious adventures. One summer evening, we stumbled upon a situation that neither of us anticipated, leading to a story that still makes us chuckle today. It all began with a conversation about forbidden thrills. Curiosity led us to the idea of trying an illicit substance, something we knew was wrong and dangerous. Neither of us had any prior experience, but the allure of rebellion was too strong. We found a secluded spot in the woods behind Alex's house, and with nervous excitement, we experimented with a small quantity of a so-called party drug. After consuming it, we sat in silence, waiting for an effect to wash over us. Minutes passed, but nothing happened. I couldn't help but feel a sense of unease. Alex, on the other hand, was quick to announce, "I think it's working." He spoke with a convincing tone, trying to reassure both of us. In reality, we were both clueless about what to expect, but I chose to trust my friend's words. As we sat there in the dim light of the moon filtering through the trees, Alex began to describe his experience. He talked about vivid hallucinations, surreal landscapes, and wild adventures. I listened intently, not wanting to admit that I felt absolutely nothing. I went along with his descriptions, adding my own fabricated encounters with imaginary creatures and dreamlike journeys. Our pretend adventure grew more and more extravagant with each passing minute. It was as though we had stepped into a fantastical world, full of bizarre characters and unbelievable events. The power of suggestion was working its magic, and we were both feeding off each other's creativity. Our trip continued for hours, as we shared stories and laughed at the absurdity of our made-up experiences. It was as if we had entered a collaborative dream, a surreal world woven from our imagination. As dawn approached, our imaginative adventure came to an end. The realization that we had been acting out a vivid fiction rather than experiencing a mind-altering drug began to set in. We both burst into laughter, sharing an understanding of the absurdity of our night. Looking back, our teenage escapade was a hilarious and slightly absurd memory. Alex's pretend experience, delivered with such conviction, had turned a potentially risky situation into a night of pure, innocent imagination. It was a lesson in the power of suggestion and the camaraderie that can develop from shared experiences. Years later, we still laugh about that summer night when we pretended the drugs were working. It serves as a reminder of our youthful curiosity and the creative depths to which friendship can take us, even in the most unexpected circumstances.